Okay everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how we here at the farm plan out a job site. I'm going to be going through it step by step and you'll see the whole process, because we have a big project coming up real soon. We're going to be building 50 meters of road over at the cottage, and for it we want to plan it perfectly so everything goes to plan. So let's load up everything onto the ATV and get started. Yeah, so this is the road that we're talking about. So this is all really crappy, shitty road that is, well, because this area is kind of like in a, I don't know what you would call this. It's very soft ground and it's a very wet area. With the tractor, when you drive here, there's a bunch of these, well, pits that form because the ground is soft. And the road is also not built well. I don't think they actually ever truly built a road, or if they did, they didn't finish it. Talking about the previous owners, I mean. But yeah, the road extends from the bridge over there, which we built. Go watch that video. All the way to the cottage over there, where you can see those birches coming up. So it's this whole section needs to be built. This area probably is going to be fine with just some evening out. No, just evening, just normal. Even this area out. This area is really good right here. Then dig out this one. That area we already decided. This area doesn't need a whole lot of sand, maybe like 2 to 3 loads. Or no, 2 to 5 loads, sorry. And just some basic evening out, you know. And that should be okay. But this area, we definitely want to fill this up. We don't want all this wood showing. And then moving on to this area. This is bad. So you can see how fucking soft all this shit is. Yeah, this needs a lot of work. Alright, yeah, let's measure this area out, because this is truly the place where we need the excavator.
Vi kan börja. Vänta. Därifrån börjar vi gräva.
This was a lot more than I was expecting. It's actually 85 meters right here. Good lord. Yeah, that's a lot of ground to cover. Let's attach a peg from the beginning of where the excavator area starts and to the end of where the excavator area ends. So this is about where the beginning is. So I'm gonna attach one right here.
I think we can use this excavator. I will fix it.
Yeah, sure. You do that. And then I'm gonna put a little bow tie on it, just so I remember that this is where the beginning is. Because otherwise, if we don't do this, then we'll just see a stick in the ground, and that won't help anybody. Yeah, but just look at this. Look at that fucking terrible state this road has gotten into. And it's all from driving with the tractor, because it's all soft ground. It's absolutely horrible. But with loading this area up with tons of sand, evening it out, and stuff like that, this should turn into a good road. I don't know how long the road is gonna last, but it should turn out into a good road for a little while at the very least. So let's attach another little flag onto this guy, so we'll know that this is the end. Right there. Perfect. So now you can kind of see the idea why we marked this out. So we have one there, and then one at the very end, so we truly know where to begin and where to end, so it doesn't get confusing. Because, well, it's probably not going to get confusing. This is a pretty simple, it's a pretty dramatic end where the shitty part ends and the good part starts. But sometimes it can definitely get kind of blurry, especially when you work hard for a long day. You can definitely get blurry when you do too much or too little. So this is a really good indicator that this is where the excavator area ends, and that's where it starts. And then the rest we can do with the tractor. So yeah, so let's just walk through this quickly. That's where we started, or that's where the cottage is, and that's where the end of the road basically is. And then walking through here, this all needs to be done with the excavator. All this needs to be dug out, dug in, evened out, stuff like that. yeah, there's a lot to do, and the soft ground is not going to make it any easier. But yeah, all this is going to be done with the excavator. Then over here, this is where the excavator area ends. You can see the stick with the red ribbon on it. And then this should all be able to be done with the tractor. So this whole area right here, moving forward. There's not that much to do here. So this is about 50 yards, and that behind us was about 90. So yeah, but there's still a fair bit to do here as well. It's not gonna be the easiest project that we have dabbled into. Probably one of the heaviest, if I'm honest. But yeah, all the way over to there. All of this needs to be done. All of it. All of it, all of it.